It's a sad day for us Opium fans. It is a sad day indeed. What's going on, guys? It's Bryce from Fit Circus, and we're back with another video. In today's video, we got some rather unfortunate news coming from multiple members of the Opium camp, the Opium record label, the Opium establishment. It's not looking too good. Now, in all seriousness, this is kind of more of a serious video. I don't usually go through like drama or like news headlines and stuff on this channel. I'm more so just care about the music, but like Cardi is one of my favorite artists, and I cover pretty much everything that happens with him, and especially since he was in an album rollout, and we weren't really sure why the album rollout stopped. It's going to be kind of important to go over this. So, like I was saying, Opium is in shambles. They going through it. Starting off, I mean, there are some serious allegations against one half of Homixide gang. Homixide Beno, I mean, he has been DMing fans, girls that, aren't of the legal age, you know what I'm saying, and allegedly taking them backstage to get snotty, I guess. I don't know, but, it's not looking great. I will say a lot of this stuff does come from Reddit. I mean, I'm throwing up the screenshots here, so if you want to pause and look at those, you can. A lot of stuff is coming from Reddit, and I do know people who are kind of in the loop that know that, some of the stuff probably is not true, but probably the overwhelming majority of it is, and I would just like it to be known, Bino just turned 20, I'm 20, and a lot of these girls seem to be ages 16, 17, and I don't really know about younger. I've heard allegations of younger girls, but again, coming from Reddit and stuff, but it just seems like 16, 17. I would not touch a 16-year-old girl as a 20-year-old or a 17-year-old girl, so it's weird, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, is he a pedophile? I don't know if I'd go that far. That definition is a little bit different in my opinion, but there's some morality, and quite frankly, kind of almost regardless of the girl's age, they being too reckless, bro. Homixide being too reckless in the DMs. There's some allegations for some other members. Homixide Osama comes to mind too. I think Michi's fine. I think Homixide Michi is the GOAT, so don't even worry about him. But, it's not looking too good for Bino. But like I said, I'm not going to go crazy in detail about that because this is developing. We don't really have any super duper concrete proof that anything super crazy happened, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's true, bro. There's no like slander campaign going around for Homixide Beno right now. Like no one's with their pitchforks just trying to take this man down for no reason. So a lot of this is true, unfortunately. And the big thing here, Playboi Carti has been arrested. Of course, he's free on bond. He was only held for like the 24-hour period they put you in county for before you can get out on bond for domestic battery of his pregnant girlfriend, who would be Brandy. This is not good. This is not good looks at all here, at all. So here from the TMZ article, it says, Playboi Carti was arrested in Georgia for allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend following argument over a paternity test, according to the arrest affidavit. The woman told the police the rapper grabbed her by the throat, pushed her up, holding her neck until she could barely breathe. She told the cops she thought she was going to die. Police say the woman told officers they were in a relationship with Playboi Carti for 2 years. This is how we know it's Brandy. Have lived with them since July 2022, 14 weeks pregnant at the alleged incident, which was December 20th. And allegedly how this started is the woman told the cops she wanted to talk to Playboi Carti about the baby, and a conversation about a paternity test led to an argument she claims escalated to a physical attack. She told police a witness jumped in, tried to break up the fight. She was unable to escape Carti's grasp. She ran to her car, where she claims he attacked her again. The alleged victims told cops Carti tried pulling her out of the car and put his hand over her mouth as she tried to use the vehicle's SOS feature to call police. When the cops arrived, police said the woman had visible injuries on her neck, chest, and back. His attorney, Brian Steele, tells TMZ Mr. Carti was falsely accused. The case will be dismissed without any prosecution litigation. Yikes. I'm going to say right here, I don't think Carti was falsely accused. I mean, Iggy even came out after this came out, and she pretty much said, I warned you, Brandy. I warned you he was crazy. Unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we already knew Carti was a horrible person when he did not show up for Onyx's, his own son's, birth because he was playing PlayStation with Lil Uzi. Carti's had allegations of beating motherfuckers up in the past too, you know what I'm saying? So it's not looking good. And Brian Steele, he is also representing Young Thug in his RICO case, so the fate of Atlanta is in this man's head. This man you're looking at right now, it is in the palm of his hands. And on a serious note, this is very unfortunate. And of course, with all the news with this coming out, people brought back those Ken allegations that he had back from a few years ago where he was also a domestic abuser. So it's looking like Destroy Lonely is the savior of Opium. You know, as you can see here, I had to change my profile picture on Twitter because of this. And yeah, it's just not looking good. I mean, this would explain why the rollout never really happened for Cardi. He was arrested a few days after he started his album rollout for this, so it's looking crazy. That is probably why, you know, we haven't had a huge rollout. And, you know, Homixide Gang even kicked off their tour, allegedly, for these allegations. So shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. I don't really know what to think about this. Like I said, I've known Cardi's probably a horrible person, but it's like, Cardi barely even has a personality, you know? He's not really the type to go on social media and show his personality at all. He's really just there for the music. And it's like, at the end of the day, bro, listen, bro. Kanye has been saying some crazy things. I'm still listening to Kanye, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. If Cardi drops, I'm listening to Cardi. I'm listening to Cardi. It's different from supporting a person, because like when all that stuff came out with him missing his son's birth on Whole Lotta Red and stuff, I was like, Cardi, you are a horrible person, a horrible father, probably a horrible boyfriend. But damn, you just dropped the album of the century. And that's kind of where my head's at. Separate the art from the artist. But there is a line, and it's like, if the art's going to reflect your personality in a negative way, I can't be supporting that. But regardless, I don't think Cardi would do anything like that. But I kind of wanted to bring this to y'all's attention. I'm sure y'all been seeing about it a bunch. And I figured it was only right for me to cover it just because the type of stuff I do on this channel. So, of course, any updates, any developments, you know, hopefully some just music-related developments come out, I'll be covering it. But for now, Opium is shambles. Opium in trouble. It's not looking good. But that's about all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed watching, make sure to subscribe to the bell so you don't miss any videos, any updates, or anything like that. Go in the description. Follow my TikTok, my Spotify, my Twitter, my Instagram down there too. And yeah, this has been Bryce. Peace.
Can I picture little Bobby, just a young run around with his bands, hammer in his hand, feeling like a man. Run for the pole.